Czernina. Whoa, that's a tempting proposition. Can't see a damn thing. Czernina. Where would that be? In there, in the pub IKS, I suppose. Czernina. Wouldn't it be? Or are they making it in here? I don't know. Maybe it's not even up to date, that offer. I'll tell you what Czernina is. It's soup made from duck's blood and honey, effectively. Yeah? So it's sweet and it's savoury and it's dark and it's nutritious. But it has a certain role in Polish history. This czarna polewka, or Czernina as it's called. It was given, if you would come a courting in the olden days to a family and show an interest in that family's daughter, and you would have several meals together with the family, and at the first meal you wouldn't necessarily declare, hey look, I'm really interested in your daughter. You would have several meals before you came to the point where you would say, I'm a friend of your family and I'd like to express my interest in your daughter. Of course, if it came to the point where they thought, well, yes, you're a very nice guy, but we have somebody else in mind for our daughter, or, well, you're not such a nice guy either, or you're a nice guy, you sing well, you've got, quite a pleasant way about you, we can cope with your dandruff, we can cope with your socks, but you just don't have the money to be our son-in-law. There's all sorts of things, reasons why a rich family or a Schlachter family wouldn't, or a nobleman's family might refuse a suitor. Obviously, you're going to get, always people are going to look to improve their social status by marriage. They don't want to marry below their status, or didn't in the past. These days people thankfully don't care so much about it, although you find that some people still do. But in the past it used to be very important to the so-called nobility that they kept up their status in their marriage. And so if people would come a-courting and a calling for your daughter, then the chances are most of them wouldn't be good enough for her, because they'd be the ones that were good enough for her. They were trying to see if they couldn't get even better ones. But in the meantime, until you kind of got to the point where you had to settle for one of the ones that came, you were probably turning them away, and you didn't want to make a scene over it. So that's where this soup comes in, this Czernina soup. The tradition was that if that soup was served, it was to tell you in a very discreet way, because not everybody knew, but those who needed to know did know, that you shouldn't be making overtures here. Yeah, you're very welcome to stay and eat and be a friend of the family, etc. But don't ask for the daughter's hand in marriage. Don't ask to join the family in terms of marriage. That was the way that it was done. So obviously it was a way of because the disappointment, is nasty, but at the same time they wanted to make it sweet. They gave this sweet soup sweetened with honey, which of course it's a nasty thing. It's a bloody thing. It's dark and not so pleasant in that sense, but it's sweetened with honey, so that altogether it's got a very nice flavour. I like it, I have to say. I haven't been offered it when going around to visit noblemen, I hasten to add, but I've had it in restaurants, because it's obviously still, as you just saw, offered at restaurants. I didn't like the look of the place, and also I don't really feel like stopping at that point. So, but that's the story of that anyway. That's the story of that.